Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Inside the Hangarbay. Now this week is a very special edition. And anyone with a heart condition, anyone with a back problem, anyone that scares easily, this episode is not for you. Okay? Everyone else, this episode is about custom painting the Millennium Falcon. Now I'm smiling because this is just probably the most awesome thing that I'll probably be able to show you on my programs. Now this here, over here, oh look at that, is my custom paint. All my kids, but I kind of took it from them and added some paintwork. So this is the Legacy Millennium Falcon.
What a piece of junk!
Hasbro have released it, but it's got a very basic weathering scheme, and it really doesn't look, it's not really true to the original. So I kind of thought, right, I can't have a big Millennium Falcon sitting in the playroom and not have it look like the real thing, so I've gone and painted it. So this week I'm going to show you how to do the paint job. So the first thing that you'll need when you do this is some materials, obviously. Now you'd be surprised how cheap it was to do this. As you know, I do things very cheaply. So this is all you will need to paint, not the mouse, not the car key. This is all you will need to paint the Legacy Falcon. You will need a pot of acrylic paint. Now the one that I use, and I will abbreviate the word one, I've only used one colour for this whole paint job.
What a piece of junk!
The colour I've used is called Anthracite. It's a Revel colour. It's a Revel acrylic colour. Some people have said, can't we use oil-based paints, Humboldt paints? And I don't know whether you can or not. I've only used this. I don't know how Humboldt paints will go on. I don't know how oil-based paints will go on. These acrylic paints don't smell. They're easy to clean up, and it will not come off. It's like a clothes dye on this material. I don't know what Hasbro have made this out of, but once this paint goes on, it's not coming off. Even an acrylic, it is just, you can't get it off. You can't get it off. So it's all you need. You will also need a paintbrush. I mean, I've got a couple of paintbrushes here. A small one, soft brush, and a big one, which is a little bit harder. Okay? You will need some water to water down your paint, and you will need loads of kitchen towel. Okay, so you've got paint, paintbrush, kitchen towel, and water. Okay? Now the key to painting this craft is knowing where the dirt goes. Now what I would suggest is you just look at first of all look at some pictures from the movies, so you'll kind of get a good idea. But the main thing is all of the little details and all of the little areas that need the paint. That is where you put the most paint. Okay? In these service hatches, in here, along the edges. It's all about how much paint you can put in and where you put it. Okay? Now the other thing is I've done it in sections. So, for example, I probably started at this bit here, right? Got the paint, lashed it on, absolutely lashed it on, did a section like that, and then I washed it off with the kitchen towel. Areas like this, for example, this detail here. Now this you will need to literally make sure the paint goes into all the little cracks, and the same here. The paint, if you don't make sure it goes in to all the nooks and crannies, it'll look odd because you'll have a dirty bit on the main panel and it'll be clean in all the lines. So this is where you concentrate your paint and where you really lash the paint in, okay? So now what I'm going to do for the benefit of everybody is there's a section underneath the ship. I'm just going to switch off the camera, turn the ship over, get some paint, and I'm going to paint that little section for you so you'll see how I've done it. Okay, I'll speak to you.